Hey everyone, I'm Army Gaming. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the wonderful world of Monster Legends. There is so much going on right now. It is insane how much is going on. So let's just jump right into it. We have Sharing Happy Hour where you can donate up to 10 cells, not just 5 legendary cells. We have limited time chests. Right now is the Warthog chest. And by the way, let me tell you, I consider Warthog to be one of the top tier Nemesis monsters. Sammy and Ruby are obviously the best. But then I would say Warthog is tied for 3rd place along with 2 other Nemesis monsters, so you should definitely consider picking this monster up if you want to invest the money. I mean, he's seriously great. He's immune to freeze, he's immune to stun, he's immune to possession. He's a god to put on defense. He's amazing to bring on offense. He can counter Ruby, who's common on defense, so definitely consider getting Warthog. Make sure to do the Nemesis dungeons. We have Monster Cell Week going on. This is some of the best time to get cells, to get monsters at a cheap price if you trade with your teammates, especially because of the Sharing Happy Hour going on. We have a breeding events going on where you can get Muerte Blood and you can get King Darren. So that's pretty cool. And I think there's Joker combinations too. You have to check Facebook for that. And then what else do we have? We have Lab Rush Hour where hatching and extracting is 50% off right now, or it's 50% faster. And then ranking up and crafting will also be 50% faster. So that's pretty cool. And we're not even close to being done. We have challenge coins in Monsterwood because we have a 72-hour challenge going on right now, which I think is the next thing. That's right, 72-hour challenge where you can get a KIHAKU. Now, if you exclude VIP and Nemesis monsters, KIHAKU is the must-have monster of the game. He's currently the best monster in the game in my opinion, once again excluding VIPs and Nemesis, and arguably he's even better than some of those Nemesis and VIP monsters. Like, you seriously need to have KIHAKU, and it's just amazing that they're giving him out in a 72-hour challenge. Especially if you're a lower level player, you're going to probably be able to get 3 of them at rank 1, extract them and end up with a rank 3 KIHAKU, which is just insane. If you're a high level player, maybe you'll end up with a rank 2 KIHAKU, and then if you're just starting off, maybe you'll end up with 3 unranked KIHAKUs, and then you can get a rank 1 and some cells. So that's going to be amazing, and we'll talk a little bit more about the 72-hour challenge. And then of course Nemesis Days is going on. This is the time where you can fight in the dungeons, and hopefully you're in a situation where you don't have too much difficulty beating the normal dungeon and maybe even the hard dungeon, because if so, that's a total 25 Nemesis cells. And then these 25 Nemesis cells, later on, they accidentally released the event where you can trade Nemesis cells today, but they since have taken that back. But later on there's going to be an event where you can trade Nemesis cells, so even if you're completely free to play, you might be able to get your hands on Nemesis monster if you can manage to get 80 cells, use Elementium for the remaining cells, and then be able to craft Nemesis monster, which would be pretty darn cool. And then even if you're just thinking about casually spending, honestly, I don't think the chest is that bad of a purchase. So if you look at this chest right here, the $6.99 chest, you have a 50% chance to get Warthog cells. Now the problem is, it's not the one you want, right? It might be Mountain Splitter, it might be a Sunbringer, it might be the regular version, I think Skull Crusher. But I mean, take a look at this. If you are able to beat the dungeons, if you are able to beat normal and hard, I don't think that many people can beat extreme because that many people don't have rank 4 monsters. But if you beat normal and hard, that's 25 cells. And then going back to the chest, if you happen to get lucky and get 50 cells of any Warthog, you're gonna have 75 cells. Which means if you can just manage to trade with a teammate for 5 more cells, you're gonna have a Nemesis monster for as little as $7. Which is pretty great, regardless if you get the basic version or one of the variants. It's a steal, because keep in mind, originally the basic version cost $20 and the variants, they cost $30. So you have a 50% chance, meaning that you have a 1 in 2 chance to get Warthog. So 50% of the people that buy this chest will get those 50 cells on their first try for $7. They're basically going to get their hands on a Nemesis monster. That's insanely awesome, and this applies to every single Nemesis, not just Warthog. And then even if you don't get on the first try, but if you try again and you buy another chest, well then that's a 75% chance to get Warthog cells in at least 1 chest. So $14 for a 75% chance to get 50 Nemesis cells, combined with the fact that you can get 25 free cells, combined with Nemesis cell trading, that's pretty darn awesome because that's still $14. So even if you get the basic version, you still save some money. And then if you get the variants, that's awesome. And then even if you buy a 3rd chest, well, that's when you're somewhat gambling more, because I think by then, chances are you probably will get the 50 cells, but you've spent $21. And then if you get the basic version, you might be disappointed. But if you got one of the variants, well then you're still under the $30 threshold. And then if you buy 4 chests, obviously it just gets better and better. So I personally think this might be a good investment. specifically the Faraday cell. You can't go wrong with any of the Faradays. The Warthog cell I think is a good one. If you get Mountain Splitter, he's amazing. The Sammy chest is going to be good. The Ruby chest, the Zyron chest is going to be good. But that's just my personal opinion on chests. I do think they are a pretty good value. As someone who doesn't really like gambling, as someone who's really risk adverse, I gotta say it might be worth it just because of dungeons, just because of Nemesis cell trading. And anyhow, with that being said, let's talk about the 72-hour challenge, which is like the main thing going on right now. So depending what level you are, like I mentioned, KIHAKU is going to be different for you. He's either going to be unranked, he's either going to be rank 1, or he's going to be rank 2. This is my baby account, this is my level 74 account, and on this account, KIHAKU is actually rank 1. But look at how many coins I have. I already have 27,000. This is already enough to get KIHAKU. And then just take a look, I have almost 1 billion food, so it's going to be super easy for me to get KIHAKU and get Fire Out and get Ignatius and go into round 2, possibly get into rank 3. I'm pretty sure I'm going to walk away with 3 KIHAKUs at rank 1 by the end of this event on my baby account. On my main account, I'm going to be lucky if I even get 1 rank 2 KIHAKU, but that's going to be fun. So anyhow, the question I always get when this event comes up is what is the best way to get challenge coins? And the best way, for those of you that are new to the game, new to 72-hour challenge, new to Monster Legends, honestly the best way is there's 2, and one is probably too late to do. Well, actually both are. The absolute best way to get challenge coins is to be a low level. The lower level you are, the more challenge coins you get for doing different tasks like collecting gold or getting food, harvesting food. And collecting food is seriously the best way. So what everyone does during this event is that they activate their guardian. Hopefully your guardian is at 2 times production, because then you're going to get double the amount of coins you would normally be able to get. So I was working on this, my guardian farming is now at double production, and what you do is you activate it and then you plant only black lotus root if you can afford it. Obviously if you can't afford it, you should do something you can afford, but you want to get as much food as possible during this event. So another thing you need to do is to have a lot of gold save up. So normally I always advise people don't use any gold, just save for the next 72-hour challenge. The problem is there hasn't been a 72-hour challenge in a long time. I was beginning to worry thinking there was going to be no more 72-hour challenges, but finally we get this amazing one with KIHAKU. Now, so take a look at this. I'm level 74. I have 27,000 coins right now. Let me do my collection of all this black lotus root, each of which gives me 200,000 food. Collect here, and then look at that. I got 11,771 coins. 11,000 coins. I'm pretty sure that's like half of enough to get KIHAKU, and I have plenty of gold. Let me click repeat on everything. I'll come back in 1 hour. I'll collect everything, and I'll get another 11,000 coins. And let me see if I get a little extra. And let's go back to 70-hour challenge. I now have 39,000 coins, 39,000 challenge coins. So definitely more than enough to get KIHAKU. Probably enough to get KIHAKU in the epic monster. I don't know. Let's see if I can get a little bit more. Let me collect right here. I got an extra 906. Let me plant the black lotus root, and this is honestly the only way. There are no shortcuts to this event. You really can't do anything else. The other way to get coins is by playing PvP. I think you get a certain amount of points every time you win a battle, and the other way to get coins is to breed monsters. And so honestly, if you want to, you can just mass breed Pandikins, breed a fire nature, and you're gonna get Greenastar and Pandikin, and just keep repeating that over and over and over and over and over again. And that's another way to get coins. Obviously it's not as efficient because you need the time to just sit there and click repeat over and over and over again, but that is actually another way, and that one doesn't discriminate based on your level. But anyhow, I've only done 3 collections of food with the one you just saw right now, and I have 40,000 coins, which is insane. Let me go on over to my main account just to show you how bad it is over there. So on my main account, I'm actually level 127. The last time you guys saw me, I was probably like level 116 or 117. I started doing adventure map, and I leveled up insane amount. I leveled up 10 levels, even though I'm a high level already. And I got like 300 gems doing adventure map. I got a lot of food. I got like 30 million food doing adventure map. Because I was low on food. I really needed it. I needed the gems because I'm trying to get level 10 runes for my ruby. So anyhow, that's why I'm such a high level now. And let's see how many challenge coins I have on this account right here. Click on 72-hour challenge. Since the morning, I only have 5,000 coins. Now really quickly, let's go back to my baby account. 40,000, 5,000, 40,000, 5,000. Difference is the main account has a rank 2 KIHAKU available. But again, I only have 5,000 coins, whereas I have 40,000 coins on my baby account. That's why the best advice I always give to players is stay at a low level. You get so much more benefits being a lower level. Like the 72-hour challenge is a lot easier. Weekly events are a lot easier, like the growth spurt event. For example, I need to feed 15 million food to my monsters in order to get 20 gems. 15 million food. So like I said, I barely have 35 million food. And to find enough monsters to feed them 15 million food, that isn't easy. On my baby count, on the other hand, I only need to feed 2.4 million food, which is easy. That's almost a level 1 to 100. And then like the collect gold event, I need like 200 million on my main account, and like some very little amount that I get within the first few hours on my baby account. So there's some huge benefits to staying low level. Always recommend it. But I mean, I guess it's kind of too late now unless you were to start a baby account. Actually, no, it's not too late. If you're playing the game, just stay away from adventure map. Try not to level up as much as possible. Try to stay whatever level you're at, unless you're like 100 or above. Well, then in that case, do adventure map, get your free gems, get your free food, get your free gold. And yeah, anyhow, I just want to end by saying like I am completely amazed how generous Social Point is being with this 72-hour challenge, with the fact that they're giving KIHAKU, who everyone knows is like the best monster. In my opinion, the Nemesis dungeons are pretty generous. The chests, they're really not that bad of a value. They've slowed down with doing races. You know, everyone was scared we were gonna do back-to-back races. They started doing old events, which means it's great. It's a great opportunity to get old monsters, to rank up your old monsters. Honestly, I like that they've slowed it down. I like that they're giving us all these ranked up monsters. The Nemesis monster, it's all great. A huge thanks to Social Point, big props to them. And with that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Best of luck to all of you on the 72-hour challenge on the Nemesis dungeons. If you purchase some chests, good luck to you guys. If you want to post what you get on Discord, there's a link in the description. Be sure to join the community. It's a lot of fun there. And with that being said, I will see you guys next time.